All right, let's take it straight to the breaking news then. Mr. Anil Agarwal, the chairman of Vedanta Group, is right here with us. Mr. Agarwal, good to have you on the show. First, why the sweetener to this particular merger? Of course, this has been in the making for a long time. Now, Vedanta is paying more for this Kane Vedanta merger.
Yeah, see, we are trying to, it's very important for India to create a very value-creating company, a risk-diverse company, which has, and that's what is happening in the world. And we wanted to have oil and gas, copper, zinc, iron ore, aluminum to be in one company. And that's what the merger proposed. We understand we have been watching for 1 year, and we want everybody to be happy. And we felt, and all our advisors felt, that we should revise our terms graciously, and that's what we have done. And we have revised the terms, and this will help to everybody. Everybody will be positive, and we have taken everybody in confidence. And this is what we have done today to revise the terms and announce.
Sir Agarwal, this merger is in the larger benefit of the shareholders, is what you're saying. Could you enumerate what will be the benefits of this behemoth that you have created of metal and mining business with the oil and gas company?
No, it is on the ground level. The consumption of this metal and the oil is on the ground level when we have the one company which has a tremendous strength to each other and to the balance sheet. It will have manifold advantage, and that's how we are looking. Very strong management. We are almost lowest quartile of the cost of all our business. We have reduced our costs while merging this whole thing. It will merge as a beautiful, a single large company which will help everybody, to India, to the market it works for. It is a stakeholder. A shareholder is the most important for us, and we have taken the full consideration of the shareholder to make sure they are very happy, including LIC, including our Kane PLC shareholder, or anybody else, to make sure that everybody will have some advantage. So we thought we should give little premium and to make sure everybody is happy.
Mr. Agarwal, what is the timeline that you're looking at? You pointed out all the various shareholders that you've already spoken to. You said you've spoken to LIC and Kane PLC. Roughly, by when do you expect the merger to be completed, sir?
Yeah, we have always informing every of our stakeholders, shareholder, what is we are doing and how we are doing, and this is our governance point of view. We want everybody to be with us. But I believe court will convene a date for a shareholder, which will be, I think, in a month's time. And once that happens, the process of other approval will take place and it will move on.
So, Mr. Agarwal, of course, government will have a huge role to play in this one. There is a tax issue which is in the waiting also. Kane PLC's stake is there. What is the discussion that you've had with the government? You've offered them Kane Vedanta merge shares. So, how has been the reaction?
We have nothing to do with the Kane PLC. The Kane PLC has a separate subject of the tax which they are looking at with the government. It is the Kane PLC, the shareholder, who, whether the shares are with them or with the is in the escrow with the tax authority. But they have to. We have to talk to them to make them understand what we are doing, and that's what we are doing. Government, in this case, has to do with the Kane PLC, not with us.
But Mr. Agarwal, in this case, how will you defend this particular bit that your shareholders post the merger?
I'm outside and
okay, one more question on how will you convince the Kane India shareholders of this, because they are a cash-rich company and they would be coming in a company which is debt-laden and metal and mining. Right. So what is the benefit that the Kane India shareholders can really derive from this merger?
Only that's how we look at it, because they will be hugely benefited because oil price, the way to it is in the base of terms of, I believe there will be more than benefit what we have done.
Mr. Agarwal, just to
Okay.
reiterate on the earlier point that you were making, you've spoken to Ken PLC as well as LIC. What have
No,
they...
no, you cannot put my word. We are doing general to the shareholder, telling
Okay.
them what we are proposing, how we are doing, and this is whatever governance point of view, whatever we need to do, we are conveying them.
So the sweeteners are after talking to all these shareholders, the ones you mentioned, LIC, Ken PLC,
No,
all
we
shareholders?
we don't have they are not supposed to tell us whether they will accept it or not. We have convened in the best of our interest,
Okay.
and I believe what we have done is fantastic, and everybody should be happy about it, especially the Ken Oil shareholder. They're getting the share which is a more diverse, better premium, and that's what we believe.
So, Mr. Agarwal, you've been in metal and mining business for so long. Right
I
now,
have
of
to-
course,
I have to go.
cycle.
I have
Okay,
to go.
my
I have
final
to go.
question to you: the cycle is not
Yeah.
looking very good in the commodity side. You've been in this sector for so long. What are the signs that you are seeing? Because shareholders would like to see the operational benefits also coming in. What are the signs that you are seeing? How soon will the entire metal and mining space will turn around? Hindustan Zinc is doing very well, but the others like copper, iron ore, aluminium, they all need to really turn around. What are the signs that you're picking up at this point? How much time will you give for that?
Yeah, well, we have reduced the overhaul cost of about 20-25%. The whole world appreciating the way we are operating our business to cut the cost, to make the beautiful product. We are making a diverse product. This is emerging from all over the world. In the region where there is a less production, there is hardly any production on these areas. Plus, the markets are looking up. If you see all the metals, copper is firming up, zinc is firming up, aluminum looking good. Aluminum is the best metal for India to produce. You know, we have the best of bauxite, we have best of consumption, and I believe that this is what business we are in. Every business is a premium business, and the way we run it most beautifully. So this time where the prices was not doing well last 1 or 2 years, it has allowed us to make us more disciplined to be better than others.
Mr. Agarwal, just before you leave us, by the end of the fiscal, can we say that Ken and Vedanta will be a merged entity by the end of this fiscal?
Yeah, that's what we intend. The whole idea is that to create a natural resource diverse company, and that's what we're looking. And this is the one best thing can happen for India, for shareholders, for everybody. And I'm looking forward this thing to happen.
But Mr. Agarwal, how will you reduce the debt now on Vedanta? Can you give us some plan at least? Because Ken India will come with cash. Yes,
no, but what is the problem? What is the problem for the debt? Why, there is no problem on the debt. We are servicing the debt well. Such a large company, you need that kind of debt. And we are churning the cash. But churning the cash, all the payments being made on time, all the every banks are happy. Every research report, every analyst talk about that is a booming company. So where is the question?
No, just one bit that the inter-corporate loan that you're taken from Ken India, that was rolled over. Now you will not have to pay huge interest on that. It's LIBOR plus 450 basis points. Yes.
When the merger takes place, there will be a lot of both sides benefits. Management will reduce the cost. It will be one management. It will be helpful because it's a natural resource, and it has the same approach. So it will helpful to everybody.
And is there any loan repayment that you are doing to Vedanta PLC, Mr. Agarwal? Just one final clarity. Because there is one.
Whatever is the loan, all are on terms, and whatever the due date will be paid, and everything is absolutely in order.
All right, Mr. Agarwal, we'll let you go on that. Thanks for being so patient and taking our questions very patiently. So that's the mega merger that we are talking about here. You heard it first right here on CNBC TV 18. And of course, Anil Agarwal, the chairman of the group, really giving us those details on how this entire merger is going to really pan out. Of course, critics have their own way of summing this particular merger up. It's still a long time away. In September is when we are going to have the voting for this merger. Remember, two big shareholders, LIC as well as Kane PLC. And remember, there is a tax issue pending with the government where Kane PLC's 10% stake in Kane India has been held up with the government. So whether or not the government really cooperates with this particular merger and how those talks really go on, and whether both the parties, Kane PLC as well as LIC, really come on board and vote in favor of this merger, needs to be seen till September. Operations could change, businesses could change, but at the moment it is for Kane India shareholders a premium that has been given. One share of Vedanta plus one preference share was earlier given, and it has been increased to 4. So that's the sweetener really coming in. Those are the stock prices for you have run up in the markets in the last few days, and let's see how on Monday these particular stock prices would really react. So it's going to be a huge behemoth of Vedanta as well as Kane India that could be created by way of this mega merger. So final announcement out, and the preference shares also increased. With that, it's a wrap on this breaking news. Of course, it's a big development, and we'll take you through more news of the day on the other side.